I had to call a client the other day and tell them they could not buy a $600,000 house, even though they had great credit, some money in the bank, and were paying $4,000 a month rent currently. He'd found the perfect house and he needed to get approved. He'd actually looked at the house. I asked, have you ever been approved before? No, which is a little weird because normally a real estate agent won't take you out to look at houses until they know you can actually afford to buy them. But in this case, I guess the agent wasn't that concerned about that. So I said, you should do an application. You should send me your assets and your income doc, and we'll get you approved. So he does the application, sends me the docs, and I'm looking at the credit. He has good credit, and he has some money in the bank. Not a ton of money, a little bit of money. But now I'm starting to look at his income docs. And at this point, I realize he's self-employed. He's in some type of landscaping, backyard design business where he makes pretty decent money. But when I look at his tax returns, I can see that the gross receipts was only $80,000. And after expenses, he'd written that down to about $60,000 net income. So it was showing that he made $5,000 a month in income. Now, when I look at his bank statements, I can see much more cash going through. So clearly, he's not showing all his income on his tax returns. When I call him and I explain to him what's going on, he's a little upset. He's like, well, clearly you can see I make this $4,000 payment every month. You can see the money going in and out of my bank. And I'm like, I can see that. And it is clear that you can make that payment. But you've told the IRS you only make $5,000 a month. And we have to believe what you tell the IRS because you stated it on these tax returns and you're self-employed. And that's how you qualify for this loan. In this particular case, this guy is not going to be able to purchase the $600,000 house. In fact, he's not going to be able to purchase anything close to what he wants to buy. He's going to have to file his income accurately before he can move forward.